beautiful Sagittarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for September 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will never give you a cell phone number to call either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your twin flame connection reading for those who are currently separated from their twin. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the outcome. The first pile will be your pile, second pile will be your person's, and the third pile will be your unified energy, okay? So let us see what is coming out for you. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome, as I said there, okay? So the third pile here, which is consists of 2 cards, we flip the energy. Just pop that over there. So we flip the energy as in the first card of the third pile will be your person's and then the last one will be yours. So now if you do not know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online, as unfortunately I don't have much time to go into depth on these readings with regards to what it is. All the other energy is spent connecting to what's going to occur in your twin flame connection. But it often entails a runner, a chaser, and a separation period, okay? And both twins, when you first meet each other, you know you've met the one. You just know. It's like marked on your soul that you've met the person. It's otherworldly. It's a magnetic connection. It feels different than any other relationship you've been in ever. So it feels like you're drawn to each other, but also you repel each other at the same time. Now, when you meet your twin, you're actually meeting someone who is identical in energy, and you trigger each other. You show a mirror up to each other of all the things within yourselves that need to be healed. So when you look at your twin, all the things that you see are actually the things within yourself that need to be healed. And sorry, they're just showing me an image in the water right now before I move forward. They're showing me an image of that famous Banksy painting of a young child with, it's like a balloon that's in the shape of a heart. It's just come up from that. They're showing me that image and the heart is like drifting off. So they're showing me that image. So either that is relevant to your twin flame connection, or it's an image you're going to see over the next 4 to 5 weeks that signifies some sort of change in your twin flame connection. I mean, that does tend to mean that the girl, you know, in the Banksy image has let go of the heart. So, or maybe is by accident let go and the balloon is floating away. So, and she's got the hand out, so it's almost like she wants to connect to something that perhaps is unobtainable at this time. So please take it as it resonates. It may not resonate for everyone, of course. So please take it as it resonates. It may become relevant in the next 4 to 5 weeks if you see it. Also, they're showing me a 4-leaf clover, which tends to mean good luck. So maybe it means your luck is changing. They're just showing me a 4-leaf clover right now, okay? So you do have the Wheel of Fortune, so perhaps that's what they're connecting to. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to be aware of? Okay, and I'll just get the final cards before I move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? regarding this twin flame connection. Okay. Okay, so we have, so let us see. The first card we got here is the one who battles. Okay, so this relationship has been a real struggle for you, my beautiful Sagittarians. It says here, justice, fierce commitment. Okay, so you fought for this connection and you did what you felt was right. You worked really hard in this connection. I do feel like you're a little bit guarded in this connection also. I'm going really cold. All of a sudden it's gone super cold in here. I mean, there's no windows open, no temperature changes. Well, there is a temperature change because obviously, you know, I've gotten super cold. Perhaps I'm picking up on this energy that you're freezing this person out, or you've gone cold towards this person, or maybe you've just had a chill yourself. I'm just picking up on this energy. I'm going to leave that there. I'm just going to ground myself as well for a moment. But they're just showing me here, either you and this person fought a lot, but I just get this energy of, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, my beautiful Sagittarians, I feel like you are really in a protective sort of energy right now, protecting your heart, very defensive is what I'm picking up. Now, you know, whenever we either have our heart broken or we feel, you know, we feel vulnerable, our natural defenses go up. So I'm not surprised that you're in that energy. I'm not saying that you're defensive, you're not, you know, you're closed off to the union or anything like that. Excuse me. I've had real problems with the throat chakra before I started your reading. So perhaps there's something that you cannot say. You know, I had to start this reading several times because my voice stopped. You know, it closed up. So, and it's not something to do with me. So, perhaps there's something you haven't been able to say to this person that maybe you've written down and you haven't given it to this person, maybe a letter, maybe it's been very cathartic, or you've written about this person in your journal or something, you're just letting things flow. But yeah, there's this energy of guardedness because of this union. And we got the Fool card here, so I feel part of you is like, the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith, but they're actually showing me a coin flipping in the water right now. Okay, so it's almost like leaving it up to chance. Or, I mean, I can't imagine, my beautiful Sagittarians, that you all took a coin out and flipped it and was like, are we meant to be together or not? And then just checked whether it's heads or tails. I just get this, whoa, I'm getting some really odd images in your reading today. So I'm also getting an image of a character in a film. I feel like, what is that? Ooh, okay, I'm getting those chills again. This is crazy. Your reading is like something off today. It's like off the charts. Okay, so the character, I feel like it's in like a Batman film character. So either you and your person had like some sort of affinity to Batman, or Batman's always being like a, I mean, this is a warrior, so like Batman's almost like a crusader, always stands for what is right. I feel like that is definitely your energy, my beautiful Sagittarians. Perhaps you feel like you always had to save this person, your twin flame, or you felt that they relied heavily on you. The character they're showing me is a character that's like got, it's horrible actually, I don't even want to look at it, I gotta be honest. They're giving me a name in the water, okay? So I guess it's to help identify this character that I really don't want to describe, okay? So the character Harvey Dent or Bent? Harvey Dent. Yeah, Harvey Dent, I think it is. And flicking a coin, something about flicking a coin, but I don't even want to really, I really don't want to, the face is like, there's something, yeah, half the face is missing is what I'm seeing, okay? And I really don't want to connect to that image anymore. But I feel it's more like the good side and the bad side of a person is what I'm, it's almost like maybe they're trying to give me that, you know, when this twin flame connection was good, it was awesome and it was wholesome and it was beautiful and loving and kind and passionate. But when it got bad, it got ugly. Ooh, I'm getting the chills again. Or maybe this person, you know, showed a different side of themselves and they just froze you out. or it went cold. The whole connection just went stop dead. I'm trying to, like, I'm given images that I'm meant to decode. So I'm just giving you what I can get. And if I'm not quite hitting the mark, then, you know, I'll always be honest and say, I don't think I'm quite hitting it. And on this occasion, I really feel like I'm not quite hitting it. But the coin thing, I feel, is like, maybe it's like it's risky. You feel it's risky to get back involved with this person, this twin flame, or you feel like you're leaving it up to chance. Maybe this character was a good character turned bad or something, or yeah, it's just giving this energy of something that was really good turning rotten or not so good. Okay, so perhaps that's how you're feeling about the twin flame connection. I want people to be aware that there is such thing as a false flame as well. So if you feel like there was any toxic behavior, emotional manipulation, or physical mental abuse, or narcissistic behavior, that is not a twin flame connection. It is a false flame. And I would please look it up online, okay, just to make sure. So I'm just going to disconnect from the energy. I'm not really sure what they were trying to give me there, so I'm just going to leave that. It may mean something to you. I mean, it could literally be that you are watching TV in the next 4 to 5 weeks, and that film or that character pops up on your screen, and then you get a message from your twin. It could also mean that you're walking down the street and you see someone flicking a coin, and you know, then you get a message from your twin. It's an indicator in some way that Spirit is trying to communicate to you to let you know that they're showing you signs that something is occurring in your twin flame connection. So please take it as it resonates. But justice, fierce commitment. I feel like you are all in this twin flame commitment. I feel like, you know, I feel like actually you change your life in some way in order to be with this person. I'm not saying you changed jobs or you changed, I feel like you changed something. And yeah, they're definitely the runner. They're in the Seven of Swords energy. Perhaps you even feel like there's something they didn't tell you, that you don't trust, and you want the truth, or you want justice. You feel like you've been done wrong in some way by this person. Okay, twin flame journeys are meant to be enriching and nourishing. Also difficult. Don't get me wrong, they're difficult. The separation period, a person often denies their feelings. Twin flames, when they meet each other, they look in a mirror at all the things within themselves that need fixing or need processing. And the twin flame, who is the chaser, is willing to be vulnerable. They're the strongest of the two. And I feel like that was you, Sagittarians. I feel like you were the strongest of the two, and you were willing to sacrifice to this union. I mean, open yourself up and be vulnerable and say, yeah, this is me. This is just me. Like, love me for who I am. Every part of me, even the parts of me that I do not love, I will open them up to you, and I will allow you in. And I feel like that's what you did. You allowed this person in. And this person looked in the mirror that you were holding, and they saw all the things within themselves that they did not like, and they shunned it. They turned away. They shied away from it. They avoided it. It was too deep. It was too intense. So they denied their feelings, and they pushed the union away because it was too hard. It's out of fear. They got the moon card there. So Hangman, they've suspended this energy out of fear, and they've run. Okay, so I mean, they may have even taken on a new relationship or a karmic as avoidance. Okay, now that doesn't help you. I'm going to pull a card on that. If you know that your twin is not taking a karmic, so then that's obviously you know, a positive. But I'm getting a small percentage in the water of someone's twin taking a karmic, and it's, so that part's not going to resonate for everyone, but it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means I'm picking up on a small percentage of energy, but I will clarify. Okay, now we got the Emperor. So I feel like it forced you to look at success, forced you at looking at you being strong. I just get this energy of like putting on armor. The Emperor energy is someone who is a leader, someone who is, you know, a protector. So you're protecting your heart, protecting yourself against love going forward. I feel like this twin flame journey, it's really changed you a lot. And it's made you very protective of your heart, because the heart space is right there. Now you love this person. Deep down, you love this person a lot. I mean, with your whole heart and soul. There's love here. okay? And you were willing to take the leap of faith. You were the one who was ready to do it. But the Emperor is someone who has learnt. So I feel like, as you can see, you've gone through a lot. There's an owl there on the shield. So I feel like you've built up a lot of knowledge. You become very mature. And I feel like you're regrouping your power to focus on your career or your goals. And you may know that this person was your divine counterpart. I don't feel like you're waiting for this person at all. But I feel like this person kept you waiting, or thought they could keep you waiting, but you're not the sort of person to wait for very long. So you're the sort of person who takes back the power and decides to move forward and forge a new path or a new way and leave this person behind. With the Emperor card, the Emperor is someone who does not show their feelings willingly. So there's a guardedness there as well. Some of you may have even sought counseling or sought some sort of guidance on how to move away or release the feelings of this twin flame connection. I'm also getting this energy here of responsibility. Okay, responsibility. Maybe you always felt like responsible to move the relationship forward, or you felt you know, you always had to like book a restaurant to go out, book a holiday. You always had to, you invested, you overgave in the connection. You were always very making sure this person's all okay all the time. You were always sort of like providing. I feel like you were the one who's doing well in your career and things like that. I just get this energy of you focusing on success and that you're building your power back. I also feel like there's energy of freeing yourself up from this connection, but I will clarify that. Now we have the heart. So you want love. You definitely want love. But we got the Fool card here. So part of you, I get this energy of you wanting new love. I feel this energy of you going, I was willing to take the leap of faith, but now I want something fresh. I want something new. I took a chance on this. Maybe that's what it is. That character, because that character's showing up again in that film. I mean, if you knew what I was seeing, I really don't want to see it. You know, it's not very nice. So maybe it's like you took a chance on this twin flame connection and you feel like you got burnt. I feel like I've hit the nail on the head there, because they're showing me a hammer and a nail. I love it when my guides are, they're obviously showing me the image again, because they're like, you didn't get it the first time. Let's go again. And they've shown it me again, and I feel like that's it. You took a chance on it and it sort of like blew up in your face, or it just feels like you got burnt. Okay, so I feel like I got it this time, the energy. Okay, now it may not, or it may be relevant. There is a J there, so it could be a J name. There's a J there, so that could be relevant to some. It's not going to be relevant for all. But number 24, when you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6. So that's the number of balance. So I feel like you're healing your heart, and I feel like you're nurturing your heart, but you are protective moving forward. So even if you're looking for new love, my beautiful Sagittarians, I feel like you are going to be protective of that space for a long time. You're not going to let anybody in really easily. That's just not the way it's going to be. So be aware of the barrier. I feel like you still love this person even though you're moving forward. You've got the Queen of Swords here, and the Queen of Swords looks to the future, does not look back. So I feel like you're trying to move away from this person because you feel like they just keep you hanging. They just keep you waiting. You're in limbo with this. So I feel like you're taking back the power, and I feel like you're going to surprise this person by just, you know, taking a risk, taking a gamble to leave it all behind. That's what I see here, okay? We've got the Fool card, which is about there was a lot of potential in this connection, but I feel like you're seeking adventure. I feel like this person was very careless with your heart, and I feel like you're really disappointed in the way that this went, but I feel like you're embracing your playfulness and you're freeing yourself up. I also feel with the Fool card, you're having this devil may care attitude where you're kind of like, you know what, I know that the universe has got my back. If I'm meant to be with this person, it will come back around. But if not, I'm not waiting. I can't do this anymore. I feel like you're like, I'm done. Okay. I definitely see you freeing yourself up. And I see you feeling like you're going towards a soulmate and trading up. Is that, I get this energy like there's got to be something better out there, because this connection, the feelings, the depth of the feelings, it just feels like you were walking on eggshells at the end or something. And I feel like you're not making a hasty or a snappy judgment. I feel like you're actually deciding to, you sat long and hard with this decision. I'm going to pull a quick card and see, because it's a major arcana card. You could have got any card in the deck, but you got a major arcana, which means you're starting again. This is a big deal for you. You're like, you know what? I'm going to just leave that in the past and I'm moving forward. I feel like you're taking an approach that's like a clean slate, regardless of how your heart feels or how it felt. I feel like you're like cutting things out. You're like a warrior, okay? 9 of Cups. You're seeking wish fulfillment, happier times. 9 of Cups, you're going to get a wish. So whatever you wish for, if it is to reunite with your twin, that's where you're going to get. If it is to move forward and get new love, then that is also what you're going to get. When you get the 9 of Cups with these cards, it means you're satisfied that you've done everything you can to try and save this union or be in this connection, and that you're seeking a better life. You're seeking something better, something that's going to be more rewarding, more fulfilling. Now the 6 of Swords is a card, it's in the reverse there, so it's like you've had a real test of faith. You felt stuck with all the hanging. I mean, they've even got the Hangman card, and the Hangman cards come up again. So, you know, this didn't go anywhere because this person waited. What were they waiting for? We'll find out in a moment. But there's this energy of them just keeping you in limbo or keeping you like there. But this person had fear that they couldn't level up to the stage that you were at in life. I feel like there were some arguments as well. There was some friction there. But the 6 of Swords in reverse means nothing's moving forward, or there's stagnancy. It's just not going anywhere, okay? You may also feel like there's been moments where you felt unable to move on, but it's because of all the waiting. Maybe they are doing this. Maybe, you know, they're wrestling through some emotions and I'll just see how it goes. I feel they've kept you in limbo, or this situation has kept you in limbo. And because you are naturally, being a fire element, you're a naturally evolving sign. You need to move forward. You need to be energized. You need to have passion, emotion. Anything that feels stuck and stagnant starts to sort of like infiltrate other areas of your life. You're like, no, I'm done. So I feel like you launched all your focus into your career or into your goals. And now you want a new start in love in general, like a new slate. Wiping the slate clean. That's what I feel from you. You're wiping the slate clean. But I feel like this person's going to come in and try and prove to you that they are honest and loyal. But they're showing up as 7 of Swords. There's something about this person you don't quite trust. But I feel like you're seeking commitment elsewhere. Okay? So even though you didn't want to, I feel like you're knowing your self-worth. Also, you're very self-sufficient. When you get a Queen of Swords like that, you're very self-sufficient. You're like, you know what? I wanted to be with you. I don't need you, but I wanted to be with you. And I feel that's where this person misunderstood. Okay? Does this person love you? I feel like the answer is yes, but they are very, I feel this person, I feel like they're overcoming some of their obstacles, but, well, I'll pick up on their energy in a moment. We've got the one who questions, curiosity, destiny, search. They're very wishy-washy. They're very in and out. This person did not know what they wanted when they met you, okay? I don't feel like it was they were hurt by another person. I feel like they were genuinely like, they just don't know what they want. They just, and this is in life. This is not just in terms of love, this is in life. I feel like this is a drifting soul that you have connected to. But because you are always forward moving, this person was very attracted to your energy and they moved forward with you. But then they couldn't keep up, is what I'm getting with this, okay? This person, I mean, it is a plant. It's like I don't know what the name of the plant is, but there's all these spikes that are around the throat chakra. This person definitely has something that they need to say to you that they have never said. There is a conversation that's left unsaid here. Okay? The one who questions, curiosity, destiny, search. Now this person is quite spiritual. They're always seeking deeper meaning, but sometimes they get lost in their own thoughts. They get lost in their own... I don't want to put it like that. They go round and round in circles. Questioning. It's almost like Hamlet syndrome, okay? Question, and nothing ever gets done, and then it's too late. So I feel that energy. This person just like floats. I'll have to pull a card on their energy. It just feels like it's floaty. They need more grounding, this person, okay? We got the Hangman. So they are trying to see things from a different perspective, but they're also in limbo. Whenever you get the Hangman, this is about pause. Restrictions are holding them back in life, and they're looking at or reflecting on what that is. They know they need to sacrifice to the union. I mean, they were looking for stability. There's a chair there, but it's almost like this person has a different idea of what commitment and stability is. Or they feel it's like this person, this is so weird. I rarely get this energy. Like this person lives in a dream world, okay, is what I pick up. So you can see this person's like above the sky, above the trees. You know, they need grounding. I'm going to pull a quick card on this, okay, for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? Can you please clarify this person's energy? Page of Cups, this person does love. They do love you. They actually really, you know, if you were ever questioning, my beautiful Sagittarians, and you may have also been dealing with another Sagittarian, just so you're aware, but we've got Pisces energy as well. We've got Aries energy. We've got Cancerian energy. We've also got strong Libra. Very strong Aries here as well. But this person loves, if you were questioning, you know, if you walked away from your twin flame and you're disconnecting and you had one question, which is, did they ever love me, like really, truly love me? The answer is yes. So that is a question answered. But this person's very immature in their energy. And Pisces energy is very dreamy. It's very sort of like floaty-like. And whilst it's wonderful, you know, Pisces energy is beautiful, kind, loving, all of those things. There's something about this person where they feel like they're drifting. And in terms of their purpose in life as well. I do feel like this person is going to send you a message, because pages, they tend to bring messages. So there's definitely going to be a message here. But this person, they've waited a long time. And the Moon card tells me there's a lot of fear. So I'm just going to connect to that. Can you please clarify? Whoa. We got the Justice card. Okay. They're trying to, it's almost like this person's trying to prove that they were honest, but they felt like it was not the right time. Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. This person was honest. So if there was an energy here of you feeling or you knowing that this person, or suspecting that this person took a karmic, I mean, I'm only getting, as I said, a small percentage of energy that someone's twin did take a karmic, but the majority of energy I've got is this person did not, but it seemed that way, or that was the only explanation of why this person cut the twin flame connection short. The Justice card is like, this person wants to speak their truth. They also want to be fair. They're making adjustments. But when they met you, I just wanted to find out, like, when this person met you, what was going on there? This person loved, but they felt like it wasn't the right time. Now, love does not work on our time. It is divine timing, okay? So twin flames, we often meet our twin flame when we're not ready, or when we're struggling with something, because it puts the pressure on for us to really see ourselves as we truly are, and work on the things that are necessary to ascend ourselves. You know, I always describe it as a magnet. It's magnetic. You push and pull. You're attracted, but also, you know, sort of repel each other. And you have to remain apart. So that spiritually, you know, the energy from the magnets have to change so that they come together in union. So I feel this person out of fear was like, this is not the right time. It's almost like this person was like, yes, I've met the right person, but it's not at the right time. That doesn't help you, my beautiful Sagittarians, but that's the energy that I'm getting from this person. Also, there's something about this person where they do things differently. This person is not your usual type. It's like they reject conformity. They want to do everything differently. If you told them, oh, this is probably the right way to do it so that it'll work, they'll go, you know what, I'm going to do it my own way. And then they'll find out it doesn't work. And then they'll probably do it your way because it does work. But first off, they're very stubborn. They would do it their own way is what I'm picking up on. Okay. We've got the moon card. I mean, we can all be like that, let's face it. So I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I like to have a balanced energy and not play the blame game. But I'm really picking up on this person's energy where they're like, you know, there's got to be a root to this. So I will pull some cards and see where they got this from, because I suspect this person actually has had a lot of responsibility on their shoulders when they were young. And when they got older, I felt like they kicked loose and they were like, you know what, I'm not having any responsibility anymore. I've had enough. So I want to go deeper and find out. We got the moon card, which is all about fear. Again, it's that wishy-washy kind of energy, hidden emotions. I feel like this person is very sensitive deep down, very sensitive. And I also feel like this person is confused about what they want in life. And they're still in this limbo energy. So do they love you? The answer is yes. Do they want to tell you they love you? Yes, they do, and they will. But there's still this part of them that always questions and confuses themselves. You know, I keep coming back to this Hamlet syndrome thing. This person is very indecisive as well. So you may have had to be the very decisive partner in the relationship. It's number 8 at the bottom there, as you can see. So this person is learning strength of character, overcoming obstacles. There's something here that they're finding their power, their true power, because I feel like this person's been very unanchored for a very long time, emotionally. And I feel like this person, they're in a position right now where they're focusing on the self. And I feel like they're identifying how their waiting made this connection stall. But I'm going to pull a card on it. 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords can be a card of sneaky behavior or not telling the whole truth and everything but the truth. But the Justice card came up there indicating this person actually was telling the truth, or, you know, they truly love you, but they denied their feelings. 7 of Swords is the card of the runner. They played the role of the runner in the connection. Whenever you get snakes and things like that, it means that they are changing their ways. You know, it is about, you know, snakes, they shed their skin. So I feel like this person, it's got an egg here as well. So I do feel like this person will want a new start with you. But I gotta be honest, my beautiful Sagittarians, this person is still very ungrounded. They still 100% don't know what they want in life in general. They know that they love, but sometimes, and this is a very controversial sentence that they're giving me right now, sometimes love is not enough. Because you can love something and you can intend to do something about it, but, you know, unless you've got all the other factors there, like a grounded energy, a foundation, a motivation. I mean, they're getting the motivation here with the Chariot card, so they want to move forward. And they've got the dog there, which represents loyalty. So, but the 10 of Wands is still they struggle. So I'm just going to pull a card. I mean, what I'm picking up on here is 2 very independent people who do things very differently. And you've met each other and you're trying to fit each other in some way. I'm just going to pull. Can you please clarify this person's energy, the 7 of Swords? Yeah, this person, 2 of Swords. It keeps coming up. This person is indecisive. They feel clouded. Things are at a stalemate. They're considering their options in life in general. They're seeking for answers that they just keep going round and round circles. They're very uncertain. And they've taken like a real step back. Why? Can you show me the why? The World card. Fool in reverse. They didn't want to take a leap of faith. They're very cynical when it comes to love. There's something there. I can't quite grasp it. There's something cynical when it comes to love. But I feel like this person, if you're taking a step back, they're unprepared for that. People don't realize that when chasers take a step back and focus on their own life, they focus on their career or their goals and healing their heart, and they focus on looking inwards, they actually are the catalyst for change in the relationship. Your twin then has an awakening. They are forced to spiritually evolve, and they have an awakening, and then they come seeking the chaser. So they become the chaser, and you become the runner. So it flips, the polarities flip. But the Fool card is in the reverse. They were not willing to take the leap of faith. And the World card can either mean that they felt really satisfied by themselves, or there was a distance issue. I get this travel, you were at a distance. So they were like, can this work? I'm not sure if it can. So they may have shut it down if there was too far of a distance. They may have felt like it was too hard to connect to this. But the World card is like the journey. Okay? Closing out the journey. It's about perspective. It's almost like they don't even want to explore the world. It's almost like they sit there and they contemplate. So I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on, but this is like, normally I would get they're a go-getter, they went after their career. It's just that they were just sort of floating and stalling and just not making any decisions. I'm going to pull another card. I'm taking only the uprights. Oh, wow. In this deck. As soon as I say that, I'm like, explosion of cards. Everything that this person wants to say, but hasn't. Okay. So Nine of Cups, this person definitely loves. Okay. They are actually capable of a lot of romanticism. They are romantic. They're kind deep down. This person is loving. They feel attracted to you. I feel like they had good times with you. They loved you. And we got the Page of Wands, which of course is a Sagittarian card. So this person, they loved you. You were adventurous. You offered adventure, excitement, interesting times. You're passionate. Like you were the wish come true. Nine of Cups. They couldn't wish for anything more. The Ace of Swords. They can see that now. Clarity. The Star. Clarity. Now, we do have the Star, so that's about healing. So I want to know what this person's healing. There's got to be a root, but this person's so sort of like ungrounded in their energy. It's very hard to pinpoint them. Maybe that's how you felt about this person. I feel partly that this person led with their head rather than their heart. But again, it's almost like this person's their energy is trying to insist that they were honest. They said what they meant, as in, when they said that they loved you, or when they indicated that they loved you, they really did. We've also got a Page of Pentacles. Now, because there's two pages here, this can mean that there was some sort of, well, I'm getting two energies. It could be that either there was some sort of influence where they felt like you had other people interested in you, and they felt like they were not good enough in comparison to the other person, and they got scared that you would somehow leave them or something, or I just see them just withdrawing and like disappearing. So maybe they vanished, maybe they ghosted in some way. Page of Pentacles, this person, they don't have much to offer, but they felt like they were going to offer you everything. They may have even talked about settling down, getting married, all of those things. And that's what hurts the most. The dream that got built. This person's a dreamer. They build the dream. But then taking action on the dream is something different. Again, I get this energy that perhaps you were dealing with another Sagittarian. But I feel there could have been two issues that I'm picking up on. One is travel issues or financial issues. But I want to see what this person's healing. So I'm just going to, okay. No, they said go to this deck. What is this person healing? Because I'm not being shown. I'll always be honest and say I can't quite grasp it, or I can't quite see that person's energy. King of Wands, what are they healing? Can you please show me what they're healing? What is this? Two kings and a Four of Wands. It's like two suitors or rivalry or something. This could also be follow one's passions or follow the money. So it could be that they had a decision. This person, we got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is about the soul. It basically, as you can see, it's got 11-11 either side. So it's like the portal to the twin flame connection. But it's like which direction. As you can see, these two kings, they are not looking in either direction towards the twin flame card, which is union. This is a union card for twin flames. So either king is looking outward. So I feel it's almost like an extension of this person's energy of not focusing on love, not focusing on twin flame. This person's like focusing on other things. Yeah, I just get this person, either money was a factor or they felt there was rivalry. This person's torn in different directions and they just don't know what they want. So when they come back telling you how they feel, etc., etc., trust your intuition, my beautiful Sagittarians, because this person's still very ungrounded. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? Now, this is their energy here. We got the one who waits. Patience, waiting, determination. So they won't give up on this connection. But this person just waits. They are transforming, but again, they're in this energy of waiting. What are they waiting for? They're contemplating what? Meanwhile, life is passing by. Time is passing by. We're all getting older. We're all like moving on. So I feel like this person is almost like avoiding oneself. They're still in this avoidance energy. So I gotta be honest, they've got the card, the one who waits. But we do have the Chariot card. And it's the thing is they're pushed and pulled in different directions. The Chariot card is a directional gauge. It is like, do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go down the center? Where do I go? This person feels aimless. But at the same time, they are going to choose a path. Now, the Chariot card often indicates overcoming obstacles in order to get to the desired place. So I'm just going to pull a card and see where the desired place is. I'm only picking the uprights. Straight away, smack bang, Nine of Pentacles, independence, money. I'm going to do one more just to clarify. Can you please clarify? King of Cups. Money, then love. So that's this person's intention. They feel very self-sufficient. They're all good by themselves. But then love will come. So later on when they mature. So again, there's this energy of them waiting. They will tell you, they will reach out and tell you how they feel. But know that this person is still focused on other things at this time, and actions must always speak louder than words, okay? You need to be, I'm sure you're aware of that already. But this person, they've got the dog, which represents loyalty, okay? And being, you know, and friendship, you know, this sort of idea of building a friendship. They have a lot of respect for you, but they also are avoiding their feelings. They're struggling with their sense of self or direction. It's number 18, which is about fear. That number 18 is the Moon card. So again, but we got number 10 here, which means they're turning a page. That's the Wheel of Fortune energy. So they are turning things around, but perhaps Sagittarians not at the pace that you desire. So I see you taking a leap of faith elsewhere. It's so interesting to have this person's energy, because it's literally like, yeah, I'm going towards Sagittarius. No, no, maybe not. Okay, yeah, no, but I want to, but no, maybe I'm. So I just get this in and out energy. So maybe that's how they've been in your life, try to in and out. Maybe they like check out your social media, maybe like something, but they're still on the sidelines, not doing anything about it. I gotta be honest, fear can sometimes make us be immature. Okay. I always say that when I was younger, I made some choices that I'm not proud of. I mean, who hasn't? We've all done something that we go, should have chosen a different option there maybe, or even thought it through a little bit more. But many years ago, you know, I loved a person with all of my heart and soul, and there was just this blockage. I couldn't get past it. I didn't know what it was. And I just couldn't tell the person, actually, I love you. I want to be with you. You are my person. But still, the words did not come. The actions, I was like pushing away. More than anything, I was withdrawing out of fear. I thought the person was going to hurt me. But I didn't realize that until I sit now in my mature state where I can see the young me. And all the decisions I made were based on fear. So sometimes we do some very complex things as humans. Sometimes we actually do the opposite when we really want to, you know, reach out and say, hey, let's just be honest here for a moment. So everything isn't always black and white. We've got the Ten of Wands here. Now, interesting about the Ten of Wands, which means this person is on the verge of a breakthrough. Okay, this person, as you can see, it takes a lot to blossom. It is very stressful to go through the shadow side. And as you can see, all those flowers are blooming on this person's back. So I feel like this person is having some sort of awakening. They are wanting to do the work, but they've struggled with it. So Ten of Wands is a card of like releasing the excess, getting out of their own way. So let me just pull a card on that before we move forward. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What do they need to know? Nine of Swords. Yeah, they're really, Nine of Swords, very anxious person. Very sensitive, very anxious, very floaty. Nine of Swords is anxiety, fear of love, fear of surrender. Five of Pentacles. I feel like this person fears the way, or is anxious, it keeps them up at night, the way that they abandon the connection. Now, I actually feel like the root of all of this is in this card, abandonment issues. I feel like this person has in some way either come from a family that one of the guardians or the parents left the union or was not present. So they were, and that's not to blame anything from the past. We can never blame. We've not walked in another person's shoes. So we cannot blame. But I feel like this person has been deeply scarred by being abandoned when they were younger. So I feel like this person is always on the run. It's like okay, they'll give me a song. And this song has come up before for maybe a reading, maybe about 2 years ago. It's a long time ago. But they'll give me this song. Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when and then it trails off. Okay, your reading is really like, woo, this time round, very complex. So it could be a father issue. It could be, you know, perhaps there was an absent father there. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. I just get this energy of abandonment. This person's experienced being left. So I feel like this person decided they're doing things differently. They're going to remain in control by leaving themselves. They're the one that leaves. So I feel like they may be emulating a pattern. There may be some ancestral wounding there that needs to be healed for this person, but they're struggling with it. So right now, I feel like this person's not ready for union with you, my beautiful Sagittarians, okay? We've also got for you, we've got the one who changes. That is right. You're transforming. You are the catalyst for change in this connection by taking a step back, honoring your heart, and moving forward. It says here, transformation, change, enchantment. Because you are changing the way you operate in this connection, for example, if this person always comes in and messages you, you may be like not reciprocating. or you're doing things differently. I feel like you've changed and you're moving forward. I feel like you're focusing on changing your luck. I feel like you're focusing on your career goals. I mean, look, her hand is literally going around the throat chakra. So I feel like it's almost maybe you're preventing yourself from saying something because you're like, there's nothing more for me to say that would make a difference. And we've got the snake here too. So I feel like you are shedding old skin. You're leaving things behind. It's interesting. Both of you got snake symbols here. So I feel like both of you may have even felt that instant, intense connection. And sometimes both parties can be the runner. So I feel like maybe both of you were like denying this at first, but then you gave over to the connection. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So destiny is intervening here in this situation. We've got commitment, the ring. So I feel like destiny is bringing you, I'm going to pull a card on it because I feel like still you're looking for a love connection, someone to settle down with. But with the Queen of Swords, it's like, I don't need this person. I'm moving forward. I can now see. I have clarity of purpose. I'm letting go of false narratives. I feel like you are looking forward to the future. Okay, as you can see, she's uprooting that balloon. Oh, it's another balloon. So they did give me the, this is a hot air balloon, but they showed me the Banksy image of the balloon. So I feel like, yeah, you're looking in another direction. You're not looking at your twin's direction anymore. You're seeking commitment elsewhere, I feel, okay? And I feel like you will, by surprise, meet somebody new. But that doesn't mean it's over. People get a little bit like spooked, especially if they want to be with their twin flame and they're like, okay, I don't want anybody else. I just want my twin. If you continue to focus on the twin, they will continue running. Okay, a watch pot never boils. It's so important that people who are in a twin flame connection realizes that. But as soon as you take your attention off it and you focus on life and you don't wait, your twin spiritually evolves. They're forced to spiritually evolve because there is a bond between you. It's a connection that you feel and it changes the dynamics. So I feel like this person is coming towards you, wanting commitment, wanting to tell you that they love you, but they're just not ready. They're not there yet. And that's no good for you in this moment if you're seeking, because you're connecting to your heart and you're connecting to commitment. You want to be in a loving relationship, one that you can trust, one that's loyal, one that's present. Okay, so I feel like you are moving forward. We've got number 25 when you reduce it. 2 plus 5 is 7, of course. It's the Chariot card number to move forward. You know which direction you're headed in, and it's A at the bottom there. I mean, A may be relevant to you, but I feel like it's starting over from the very beginning of the alphabet, starting over, okay? We've got that Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone who is cutting ties to the past. Okay, as you can see, she's uprooting those trees, that solid foundation, and she's looking further afield, looking to the future. And if you cannot see your person in your future right now, I feel like you're going elsewhere, looking for new love. You didn't want to, but I feel like you were forced into a situation where you've had to, because the time has come for change, and you are being that catalyst for change, okay? So I'm just going to pull some final cards and see. Can you show me the outcome in September for this energy? I'm just taking uprights. We've got the Temperance card. There you are, Saggies. So again, I feel perhaps some of you have got, your person has got placements in Sagittarius, but you're finding balance, the Temperance card. You're mixing things up and you're finding balance. We got the World card. These are 2 major arcanas out of whoa. And we got the Queen of Swords. It's almost like your guides are like, I said Queen of Swords, I meant Queen of Swords. What part of Queen of Swords are you not getting? So I feel like you, my beautiful Sagittarians, are getting closure on this situation. Again, you didn't want to. But for now, in the month of September, I feel like there is closure and you're looking to the past. Sorry, to the future. You're not looking to the past, you're looking to the future. The Queen of Swords has the sword up and the hand out, which means you may be interested to see what this person has to say, and you may hear them out, but ultimately, I feel like the World card is like, right now, the position you're at in your life, you're seeking closure. You've created a healthy balance of pleasure and peace in your life. And I feel that's where it's at in September. There will be a conversation. Well, this person will send a message. I'm just going to see from their point of view. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? What are their twin flames? 3 of Wands. Strategizing, waiting for the right moment to message. 8 of Swords. So still in fear, but Knight of Swords, they will come in to communicate. So you will hear from this person, but know that they are still in an energy of not knowing or not seeing what they want. They're still in a waiting energy. I mean, they will take action to message, to communicate, but I feel like their goal is to have some sort of connection with you, and then they just wait again. So I would be mindful of that, okay? I'm just going to go and get some final cards. Sorry that I couldn't give you anything more. Like, I would love to be able to sort of like, you know, be the bringer of great news and like tie it all up in a bow and things like that. But I have to give you the energy of the card of what what's coming out, okay? I'm not surprised to see this card. Normally I would take 2, but they want 1 because I feel like both of you are the same on the same path in terms of trying to find your path. You're looking in a different direction for your path, and your person is trying to find their path in general. And I feel like it keeps coming back to you in some way, but they're just not, they're still being this wishy-washy energy. It says, Wolf Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So that's what I was saying. It doesn't mean it's over at this stage, especially when we're like getting closure and all of those things. Because when divine timing occurs, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That means the universe will step in when both of you are at a point where it is healthy for you to come together in union, if that's what you wish for. If you do not want that, then of course you won't get that. It's your call. But when you get this card, it reminds you that your actions actually teach others how you like to be treated as well. It's about boundaries. So you're finding your way as much as they are, but you're in both different vibrations right now, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to go get a trinket before we close. Oh, there's many there. We got the owl, and that's about knowledge, okay? It's about, you know, owls are very wise. They see everything, but they say nothing. So I feel this is about you knowing, you and this person knowing that you've met the twin flame, but right now nothing's being done about it. It's just watching, waiting, that kind of energy. Spiritually ascending. They want me to put it on the heart, interestingly enough. We have the angel wing. So that is about you being guided and protected at this time. You also look out for signs. You're going to see a lot of feathers. They're showing me a lot of feathers. So you may see a group of feathers all by itself, or like several feathers in one day, all kind of like near each other. That's what they're showing me. That's an indication that there is change in your twin flame connection. But it's a slow moving process is what they're showing me, okay? They want me to put it on the commitment, the ring. And finally, we got the Pegasus. I kid you not. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, right? And every reading for twin flame, there has been the Pegasus. Every reading so far. So this is about a breakthrough. There will be a breakthrough, but there is spiritual ascension here, divine intervention. Destiny and fate will bring you both together when the moment is right, if that's what you want. But right now, this is about spiritual ascension, and those magnets, they need to remain apart until it's right to come back together, okay? So I'm just seeing where they want this because they're not giving me anything right now. Wow, it's rare, but they want it on the last card. They just said wolf. So they want it on the wolf card. So, I mean, it says you have a love that endures. So you both love each other. That will not go away. It's about finding the right pockets, moments in life where you will find your way back to each other. But right now, it's not the time. Okay, although this person they will reach out in some way. So what you do with that, that's your call, my beautiful Sagittarians. I'll leave that there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sagittarians. Love and light.